Yo, what's going on, guys? In Zion Williamson and these New Orleans Pelicans 6-6 back to 500. We were all scared that it was gonna come tumbling down. Yes, you're gonna come out and be like, well, their defensive rating and their offensive rating isn't that good. Well, they had a rough start to the season, and they're on a 2-game win streak. Okay, and this team right now is they are one of the best perimeter forcing, like contesting 3-point shots. Teams shoot 31% from three when they play the Pelicans. Like, literally, you can't get a 3-point shot off when you play the Pelicans. And I think last night was, it was somewhat evident in that win where they forced the defending champs to shoot 25% from three on 43-point attempts. I'm telling you, this perimeter defense, at least contesting 3-point shots, chef's kiss, baby. Want to hear your thoughts down below. This team's also getting to the free throw line. They're 9th in the league at the free throw attempts. So they're really, obviously taking advantage of what they're able to do. However, with this current roster, I think it definitely is interesting with, Jonas Valanciunas and Zion arguably being the healthiest guys so far this season. Then you have, our man Brandon Ingram, Herb Jones, Jordan Hawkins, been fantastic, okay, that he's been available for them. But last night's game, big game, go against the defending champs, and to have a good win where they started out Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, Jonas Valanciunas, Dyson Daniels, and Herb Jones. While Dyson Daniels, I think Jordan Hawkins and Dyson Daniels are great because you've got Jordan Hawkins playing backup point to Dyson Daniels, actually averaging, let me get this correct, 2 assists only a night, while Dyson's dishing out about 3.6 and CJ's dishing out. But Jordan's been playing backup to Dyson, who's been kind of like the starting point. And Dyson, we all know what he is. He's a really good, like, all-around jack of all trades, but master of none. We even got to see a little bit of Kyle Lewis Jr. this season, and even a little bit, Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And plus, because this team's getting healthier, we're not relying on Matt Ryan as much. And Najee Marshall came back. So, Matt Ryan's still out there launching threes, but I think this team as a whole just looks better. There's more confidence, and they're playing with a swagger that Willie Green's got this. I know one of the assistant coaches on. So, should I say his name? Sure, I'll say his name. So during the NBA Summer League, I hung out. I was watching a game before the Pelicans were going to play, and there's a guy with Pelicans polo on, and I sat next to him. And I don't know what started our conversation, but turns out this guy's Ryan Frazier from the New Orleans Pelicans. He's like the lead assistant coach. I'm like sitting there, I'm breaking down basketball with him. I'm telling him what they're running horn sets. I'm like literally breaking down the plans, and he's like turning to me like surprised that I'm like breaking this down. So we have like about a 45-minute conversation because he has to go during the third quarter to prep for his game because he was about to play on the court that we were watching. And reason why we had a really good conversation, he went to Bucknell. He followed Charles Lee to Milwaukee, and then he got pulled from Milwaukee to go to Phoenix with Phoenix to Willie Green, and then Willie Green took him from Phoenix to New Orleans. And he's a Maryland boy, so I'm from Maryland. I met Pat Conley, Tim Conley's brother. They're from Towson. They're literally from where I'm from in Maryland, and he was wearing an Orioles hat, and I was like, "Go O's!" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Rough season for us." He's, "Oh, you're from Baltimore?" I told him Towson, and we had a great conversation. Then somebody came in, I wasn't able to ask for his number, but that's kind of how you do it. And like talking to Ryan Frazier, he was talking about this team, and the whole thing, I want to bring this back to Ryan Frazier. He was talking about this team and how Willie Green got these guys to buy in. And Willie Green, is one of the most relatable coaches he's played for, and I really like this front office that they have here in New Orleans, and I think this is the turning point for their season, and I can see them being a top 4 seed in the West. Let me hear your thoughts down below, ladies and gentlemen.